Hello there everyone, welcome back to War Thunder. Hope you're all doing very well. Thank you for stopping by. Today we are flying out on Norway and the Italians this time. I'm just changing them all up for you guys, isn't I? Just every video is a completely different tree, which is very much unlike me. But we're flying out the C202 as I've not long unlocked it and I've been having quite a bit of fun in it. Now I haven't actually got to have flown this plane in simulator battles just yet. I was going to look at doing it this afternoon when I jumped on. However, there weren't really many lobbies out there that kind of fitted what I wanted to go out and play. So I decided to jump back into RB and have a blast out there. So unfortunately, we did get the map Norway, which is a little bit frustrating. But it's not the end of the world, you know. I don't mind it as much as most people do. I think the majority of people find this map dreadful. But I don't mind it. I kind of like it because I think quite a lot of people, bar the few ones that on the English and the US go down to A. Most people tend to get quite high on this map, which is what I like. You know, you want to be fighting at high altitudes, then taking it all the way down to the deck if required. You don't want to start, you know, at 1,000, 2,000 meters, and within 30 seconds I'm on the deck. You know, that's just not how you should be playing the game. It should be up and high, which is what we tried to do. We tried to get as high as possible, and then kind of pick off from there. Now I will pre-warn you, in this video my aiming is dreadful. Now I'm not the best at realistic battles or simulator battles because obviously I've not been playing the game for too long. However, I think my aiming's better in sim at the minute than it is in RB, because you'll see this, I dive down on this P40 here and man, it should be an easy shot for me. You know, this guy's shooting down our fighters and it's just, I'm just nowhere near. Like, look at this, look at that. I get one little spark on him and I'm like, oh, I did nothing. So then I have to bounce back up and kind of gain my altitude. They do try to follow me up actually, I think, which is a little bit interesting. Yeah, you can see here, I was like, there's no way you can do it, you know, I've got the energy, you can't keep up with me here, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to talk about sim very briefly. Now, obviously, I've been playing sim for a little while now and just trying to improve and get better. Now, the main reason that I'm still playing realistic battles, Oberst did help me and said, try going into games on sim that are created by just people on lobbies and not having an enduring confrontation battle, because them ones can use up your silver lines a little bit more. But I play realistic battles still quite regularly because they're my way of making silver lions easily, because when I go into enduring confrontation I don't, usually I just keep at the same balance. I don't ever really make much, or sometimes I even lose it depending on how bad of a game I have. So that's the reason why RB is around on the channel and I do play it, just in case anyone was wondering. I do prefer sim, but occasionally I do like having a game of RB. I said it in the previous video. It's nice just to have a chill and, not always try hard so much and get the track out and the joystick out and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so that's the reason why I play RB. However, I am going to try that from what Oberst said a couple of days ago, so thank you very much for that. Is just go into games that are just created by players instead of enduring confrontation, because it doesn't cost as much silver lines wise. So I will try that and see how that goes. I have also made a couple of a preset in each nation for just like grinding. Now what the idea here is that the planes that I'm going to go out in, they only have a free repair time of about max 5 hours. And then what I can do is I can go through these nations, go and have a game in each of these planes, get some silver lions and get some research points for each of the nations, but then I don't need to pay to have them repaired to go and play them again. So I will just show, I think I started it from about battle rating of 2 up to about 3.7, around that sort of mark, 4 at the most. And then that way I can just go out there, fly a Hurricane, fly whatever I want, a BF-109, do as best as I can. As soon as it's battered and needs to be repaired, I just let it automatically repair, take the few hours, and then the next day I come back and it's ready to go again. That way I'm not spending any money on repairing these planes, and I'm practically flying for free. So that's what I want to do. And as we can see again with my terrible aiming, look at that, dreadful. Little hit there on the end, but didn't really do anything. Not really the best of games for me, but I show you true colours when I upload these videos. I show you exactly how I am. I mean, I am only level 19. The majority of the people that will see these videos, you'll be higher than me and better than me, so tips and advice is always greatly appreciated. I am trying to learn, I am trying to get better. It's not like I'm just playing it as a game like COD where you can just go in and do what you want and not think about it. I am trying to think tactically, especially because obviously sim is my kind of main game mode. I do try and take that over into RB. But you can just see here that my shooting's just not really on point, is it? I do get a critical hit on him and then take him out, which is nice enough. I think what the difference is that when I come into RB at the minute, I'm being very trigger happy. Like, come on, boom, 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 boom. Lovely machine gun impressions there, aren't they? And then while when I get into sim, I'm a bit more conservative. You know, I try and take my chances logically and think about it, which is what I kind of need to do. However, flying out the C202, I actually really did enjoy it. It's a nice nimble plane. It kind of suits me, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. It's a lovely looking plane. And I'm happy that I've unlocked it. I think I will carry on sticking with the Italian tree. Now, what I want to do as well is I want to carry on flying in the Italian tree more regularly than any other at the minute. Because I'm thinking there's less planes in there, which surely means I can get to the jets quicker than any other nation. I don't really know. I think the way they combat that is they make it so you have to unlock like the bombers and that as well to still go ahead and unlock into the next, like, you know, tier 4 and then get to tier 5. So I could be completely wrong and it takes exactly the same time, but just because it looks like there's less planes, it makes me think I can do it quicker and get to some nice jets. I do own the Meteor Mark III as my only jet. That's obviously in the Britain tree. I kind of want to get some more jets under my belt, but it's not too much of a rush. The only reason I only really want them because I'd like to do some RB games in jets and also simulator. When I had that one game in the Meteor on simulator, I absolutely love that. That got uploaded on the channel and it was just beautiful to fly. It was a completely different atmosphere. Although I was up against quite a lot of bots, I still had a load of fun and enjoyed it massively. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to take a drink of my cup of tea. There we are. But yeah, so I'd like to get some more jets, but it's not a massive rush. It's just something that is on the agenda and what I'd like to do. Now, the thing is that I also need to go ahead and get around to doing is getting a premium account. I did speak about this in the last video. Money's not great at the minute for me, so I can't do that. But once I've got it, I'm just going to, you know, whack a month on or something like that, and at least then that'll help me get some planes quicker, get some more. So I think if I had a premium account, my Silver Lions issue would not be there. You know, it would go away, and I would be fine. But that is on the agenda to go and do, and at least then that'll kind of make it a little bit easier for us. But anyway, speaking about this match that we had, overall it was relatively easy for the team, not so much easy for me. I didn't really get too many good hits. I mean, as I said, my aiming's not great, but still, I think I had a good 2 or 3 chances to down some planes and get at least 2 or 3 kills. But I just wasn't on form, wasn't taking them out. I mean, you could even see here up against this Hurricane Mark II. I just couldn't do it. I mean, look at that, just absolutely nowhere near. I mean, I don't understand what was going on. Maybe just a bit more practice because I haven't played RB too much recently was needed. Again, there that should have been an easy takeout. You got a chance to take his engine, take the pilot. Didn't do any. I just tapped him and just said, you know what, mate, you carry on flying. I haven't got a problem with it. So yeah, definitely not the greatest performances for me, but the team overall did well. I mean, you can see that, you know, look how many fighters we've got around here. When I called for backup, the majority of them were there. The only time that no one was really around me was at the start of the match when there was the 3 planes going on, our bots. I went down to try and take out the one. I mean, you can see that was close. I went to try and take down the one, and no one was around, so that was a little bit frustrating. But other than that, the team were relatively good and comfortable. And we do take out this Hurricane, and then all we're left with is a Wellington, which is absolutely miles away. It's about 20 kilometres out once we take out this guy, and then the game does finish, and we do grab the win. I mean, you can see there as well the amount of times I've nearly just took myself out by like crashing into this guy. I did that a couple of games ago actually. I was shooting this guy from behind. And I just went straight into him. Just didn't pull up in time, and yeah, just went straight into him. I was a little bit disappointed in myself, and I did say sorry in the chat because you never want to, you know, that's not the aim of the game. You want to shoot them down, not just ram them down. So I mean, you can see here that I'm not really on my game because there's the amount of times I've turned into this guy and actually gave him an opportunity to shoot me down. Kind of helped though because he had to pull up, and then it was an easy shot for our guy to take out, and then that did pretty much leave us with the game set match 1. Which was good stuff indeed. I mean, you can see the amount of planes we've got left in the sky. Just absolutely destroyed them, really. Not in quick succession, but, you know, relatively comfortable for us. The one game I had on Norway, a couple of games before this, there was 3 kills, and they had we had banked 3 kills, right? I had done the one of them, and there was 2 people left on their team. The rest of them must have just got shot down by AA or just crashed and done their wings in. I don't know what they did. But yeah, it was a bit of a disappointing game, that one was. So anyway, that is going to be the end of the video, guys. As I said, all that's left now is the Wellington, which is miles over there, which does get took out in a couple of minutes, but it wasn't me that was anywhere near it. So I am going to halt it there, and we did pick up the win, which was good stuff indeed. Have on now unlocked the C202EC, I think it is, which is the older brother of this one. So we'll probably be unlocking him and seeing what we can do with him over the next few videos. But yeah, that is going to be the end of it, guys. If you did enjoy, drop a like on the video and let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Drop me a follow on Twitter as well, that is in the description. That would be greatly appreciated. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.